on the side of a bus, rolling through your street. Rolling on the side of your street. Is this what you want, black women? Is this what you want, black women? Is this what you want? Look at this bull fucking shit. Look at this shit on the side of a bus. Is this what you want, black women? Is this what you want? Is this how you want to be respected? Is this how you want to be respected in life? This is how you want to look? This is how you want to be portrayed? Stand up to this bullshit. I'm from Philly. I actually should support Meek Mill. This is fucking disgusting bullshit. Look at this lady. Look at this. This is on the side of a bus where little girls can pull up and see this shit. That's her fucking pussy. Let's not mistake him what this pink dot is. This is disgusting. This is satanic bullshit. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of... Look at this.
Scrub the ground, 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 scrub the ground.
Shalom, Ka'ala Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Ruach Double honors my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect, for the house of David reborn again in this generation. Shalom to the 130 Yasharala, who today are known as the Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. And before losing our true heritage, we were known as, and still are, the true Hebrew Israelites of the Holy Bible. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the wickedness of our people and how it's not going to stop until these missiles come, right? And the end of the world is here. Because, you see, this is prophecy, right? This is prophecy that our people, the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, the Israelites of the Holy Bible, would be in gross darkness, would be in a state of utter destruction. Right? What you're just seeing right now is some of the worst examples of what our people are into right now, man. Right now, when the world is on the edge of collapse, it already is collapsing for the most part, but this is pretty much the very beginning of it, right? The economy is about to implode. World War III is on the verge of breaking out. You have the government on the edge of attacking its own citizens due to these jabs, right? You have just all these things going on right now. And what do you have? Well, you have people who have been set up by our enemies, right? Because you see these rappers like Meek Mill, that other loser that was on that Hummer dancing, right? These people aren't doing that of their own accord, okay? They don't have the money to close off streets, to get all these permits, to rent that Hummer, to pay the salary of those strippers, right? To buy those graphics to be put on these double-decker buses in Los Angeles, right? These all this stuff, all this money, all this resources comes from our enemies, the so-called Caucasians, the so-called white people, right? You see, because biblically, they're known as the Edomites, right? Which are the adversaries of us Israelites, right? But let's go ahead and read this scripture before I get into any more of that. This is Daniel's 12 and 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. Right? And that's what's happening right now, man, is that the wicked of our people are being encouraged at the max level to be wicked, okay? Just like you have the Lord right now bringing out his prophets out onto the streets and into the internet byways, right? To go in and gather his people, to gather the 1/3 of the Israelites. That's 1 out of every 3 Negro, Latino, and Native Americans that will be saved or waking up in this last time, according to Zechariah 13 and 8, right? Well, you have on the opposite side these devils, these Edomites, the representation of Satan here upon earth, that is out there, you know, putting up the switches to 10 when it comes to wickedness, man. He is having, you know, his cronies, these musicians that have sold out, right, basically push forward this wicked vibration, right? And this is why you're seeing the most wicked, you know, examples from our people, right? You're seeing, well, I ain't even gonna talk about it, man, because we've all seen it on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. We've all seen all these things going on, right? And check this out, man. You can't see it right now, but I'm rolling by this train yard, and there's a huge line of just APCs, military APCs there's maybe about 100 of them being rolled in, man. Look at that shit. We are in for some wicked, evil times, people. And our people are being encouraged to be wicked. And a lot of them, 2/3 of them, 2 out of every 3 Negro, Latino, Native Americans are going to fall for it, man, are going to continue to be in that wicked state. They're going to be out there still trying to go to clubs, getting that jab just so they can enter, so that way they can get a little bit of fucking pussy, right? Not realizing that this just isn't the fucking time to be out there trying to play the field, to be trying to, you know, make your hustle. Yeah, if you can make some money, that's all good, and if you can meet up with a woman, that ain't bad at all. But the time is this is not the time, Jake. This is not the time to be out there trying to get your rocks off, man. This is the time to be preparing, right? You have farmers out here talking about that their contracts that they had created before, you know, with these corporations to sell food and produce at a lower rate. They're saying that these contracts are now over, and now they're going to have to renegotiate these contracts for this upcoming season, right? With a new higher price that they've been forced to pay because of fuel costs, labor costs, right? All these inflationary events that have taken place that have impacted these farmers, they are now going to pass it on to the stores, man. And what we've seen with lumber this last year, right, from February to basically July, where lumber went up like 4 or 5 times its price, right? You're going to see the same thing happen with food, right? And you people, why do you think the government increased the EDD stipend, man, by 25%? Because they know what's coming. They know that these contracts that they had purchased the food for the general population was going to rise up, right? And you have people out here, our people, acting like fucking idiots, not preparing, man. Being out there listening to this bullshit music, man. That's really what this is, man. This bullshit ass music. From Meek Mill to whoever that rapper was, man. I don't give a fuck if Meek Mill has some good ass songs or whatever, or you like this, you know, this break or this beat. No, man, it's all fucking bullshit. It's all bullshit, man. Even their best songs are bullshit, man. Because when you get into what they actually do, the frequencies that they literally put out, it is a wicked ass vibration, okay? And these devils, all they could do is make that shit sound good, man. And that's why a lot of our people absorb that shit, man. You got a lot of even righteous people of our people, man, who are absorbing that shit, man. Yeah, you know, I understand that brothers and righteous sisters, that their constitution is strong enough to absorb it, but still, man, it's still wicked ass music, man. This is why I don't even listen to music anymore, man. I'm just either watching news or listening to you know, blogs and shit, man. You know, talk radio or talk podcast, basically, man. Or watching videos, man. That's all I do for entertainment, man. That and watch videos and movies, if anything, every once in a while. It's TV shows when I need to take a break, right? But again, this is not the way of our people, man. And why is that? Well, because we are in a gross darkness. This is Isaiah 59:9. Therefore is judgment far from us, neither doth justice overtake us. We wait for light, but behold, obscurity. For brightness, but we walk in darkness. Right? Our people are walking in darkness right now, man. Babylon the Great, America, as it's called in the Bible, is a land of darkness, the land of shadows, man. This place is made to destroy us, right? This kingdom of the Edomites has been designed and created to basically harvest our resources, man. From the entertainment that we give them, to the labor that we produce for them, to the children that we bear onto them, right? This is all something, these are all things that these devils reap, and they freaking harvest here in Babylon the Great for their own good. This is why you have such a disparity in the classes right now, man. The rich are only getting richer and the poor are only getting poorer. And who are the poor? It's us Israelites, us Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? We're the ones who are basically having this country run, okay? Without us, like I just watched a small video clip it right now, talking about they're predicting that the holiday Christmas season is going to be horrible, right? And that this is going to be disastrous for many of the businesses out there, right? And why is that? Well, because America, it runs off of two things, man. It runs off of consumerism and imperialism. Imperialism being war, right? So look at this, man. We are, for the most part, done with war. You know, for major wars, that is, though America's still fucking building up for a coming war, which would be a sign, right? We're in a fucking depression-like state, and America is looking for the next target, man. And why do you think it's paying so much in the military war bill? Because they're getting ready for war, right? And look at this, man. The consumers do not want to consume, right? They want to save their money because they see hard times are coming. So you see, the government, you know, besides their tactics to destroy us morally and all this stuff, they're looking to try to save themselves and starting a war, getting us to spend. Why do you think they're giving us out these stimulus packages, man? Even though they're being fucking shady as fuck with it, they're not giving us as much as they should be, right? And yes, I understand that that's our money, and you know, we're gonna have to pay it back in the future, but still, regardless, man, this is our fucking tax money, and it's bullshit what they actually pay out people, man, right? I think what the first stimulus that they had agreed to was like $700 million or some shit like that, or billion, I don't know. I think it was like billion, but basically. When you calculated it up, basically only 25% of that went to the people. The rest of that went to corporations and other agencies, man. You see, because we are living in a wicked ass time, and the thing is if our people were to wake up and to see the wickedness and the trap that is being set up around them, they wouldn't be out there fucking dancing, scrubbing the floor with their fucking pussy, or you know, fucking, you know, paying Meek Mill any attention so you can fucking put that filth on those buses, right? See, but our people are destroyed, man. They walk in darkness, right? And because of that, darkness is what they consume. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:11. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, right? And these people, these 2/3 of our people, these 2 out of every 3 Negro, Latino, Native Americans, who ultimately have been rejected by the Lord, they have been sent to lie. And why is that? Because, like I just said, they were rejected by the Most High. They will not make it into the kingdom of heaven on the first go around. They will have to die for their sins, for their unbelief, for the wickedness, you know, here on the side of Babylon the Great, man. These people the majority of the people that we see in this world, here in America, they're all dead people, man, just walking. They're just, you know, going through the motions, okay? And a lot of those people are going to be our people. The 2 out of every 3 Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. And that's because they've hearkened to wickedness, and they refuse to consider that the Bible is the truth, right? They've heard this truth. They've seen a Hebrew Israelite, you know, video or somebody talking about it. And what do? They either pulled the shoulder, they scoffed at it, or they simply paid it no mind, thinking that it was folly, right? But that ultimately was the Lord that tried their soul, and they turned around and they got rejected, right? And this is why. Let's continue with this. That they all might be damned who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Right? You see that? And that's ultimately going to be the story of these wicked 2/3 Israelites. The wickedness of our Negro, Latino, Native American brother and sisters, man. They're all going to have to be put to death because they can't come into the kingdom, man. They can't come in that filthy state that they are in, man. Imagine if the Lord was to let these 2/3 into the kingdom. You'd have fucking wicked ass Israelites in there, man, trying to fucking pop bottles and put on fucking hustles to try to fucking, you know, get one over on each other, man. They'd be trying to fucking steal shit off of the fucking chariots, the UFOs, right? They'd be fucking murdering their brothers and sisters, right? That shit has no place in heaven, man. Right? That has nothing to do with the next iteration of humanity that's going to come, that the Lord is going to bring, right? And that's why these evil, wicked 2/3 of our people need to be put to death, man. So I just wanted to touch upon that, Aki. I wanted to show those 2 clips. And I wanted to, you know, touch upon the subject, man, because that was vexing as hell, man. So until next time, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Ruach Kodesh. Double honors my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect. Shalom.